Hi there. Welcome back. Pardon the delay. Just trying to get situated here. We have returned to the sanctum city of Shulva. Another kingdom from the past. And perhaps I'm finally done with these guys. I would hate to be premature in thinking that. Let me rest at the bonfire just to make sure. Everyone a refresh. Hello and good morning. Yeah, that guy's still gone. Looks like we finally ground them down to a fine powder. So we still have all of these guys to worry about, but slightly less dangerous out here now. That's not gonna do me any favors. I just have to avoid arrows for a quick second. I'll be right back. Goodness. This area, more than most, seems to be slightly designed to punish you for not having a shield. There's a lot of archers and a lot of guys that do not stagger on the first hit, which is kind of the entire basis around Zweihander combat. There we go again. All right. Just barely survived. But survived. I'll take it. So we are still grinding those guys down to dust, and we still have the entire rest of this area to explore. Let us focus on that now here. Try to sneak up on this guy first. Hooray. And too far. Let's try that again. Okay, now that we're down here with a little bit more time, we can perhaps try some of these switches. I forget if we did already try this one and it raised this shortcut platform. That may be the case. Let me double check. That would lower it again. Is there any point in... No, we have already been down there. Okay. I'm impatient. There we go. Alright, we'll keep that shortcut in play. Memory refreshed. And can I jump across there? I wonder. Nah, probably not. Get your arrows out. And what is this skittering I hear? Stop it with the skittering. Okay. That's a deeply unpleasant sound. Good morning and welcome. Lovely to see you there. Let's try this switch. Hooray. Alright. And you, sir? Fantastic. We're getting there. Strangely, that seems to block that doorway. But I don't know what else you would use it for if it leads to a chasm, so perhaps better. And what is this one? Control. Just that. I wonder if it controls anything else, too. Because I should still be able to make the gap now. I would think. But that's just weird. Quick peek out here. Can get down onto that. It will be a one-way trip. Let us hold that in reserve. Collect a few more items. Oh yeah, the return of poison spit statues. Aren't we lucky? What? Is it on a little turtle, man? That's crazy. Huh. Okay. Just going to desperately try not to get poisoned here. Oh, he was just trying to wake up and get a glass of water and clear his throat, and and I came along. Alright. We've reached another plateau of enemies, perhaps. Yep. There's the familiar sting of betrayal betwixt my shoulder blades. Feels good. Check what's down here first. Danger zone. Okay. Just barely. Not sure where they were hiding. Question in the chat. Do I have any Easter festivities, like non-working days, due to Easter? I don't believe I do. I believe I am working fairly solid throughout. But that would be fun. An egg hunt. Perhaps of the chocolate variety. Regrettably, I have no such plans. I will be lashed to a desk. But very kind of you to inquire. How about everyone else? Hopefully no large gatherings, but solo egg hunts? Anyone? Making small grass dioramas? Hello again. Good to see you, sir. Okay. So were you just kindly clearing the bridge for me, or was this a warning about what is to come in my own life? Well, only one way to find out. Someone's watching me and pushing door buttons. Okay. This definitely seems like a trap. Like a welcome. Come on, come further inside. Huh. That is a rather different song. And the Milfanito would sing. Strange. And hauntingly beautiful. Alright, that may not be... Yikes! Thank you, sound cue. That may not be a return fromable, for lack of a better phrase. Much like that. Oh good, it all connects. Those are some large, angry-looking, dead knights. If my eyes don't deceive me. And that rather large ghost fellow, I'm also thinking is not a player. I have never seen such a rather large ghost fellow in all me days. There's a very poisoned man. All your favorite characters from childhood comics are here. We have the very large ghost fellow, the poisoned man, the angry knights. The gang's all here. Please don't kill me with your rather large mace. Can we bargain? That was a mistake. And I am now no longer human. But oh well. What I was very much hoping for, somewhere in those twisty passageways, is a new bonfire. And I did not find it. But we did get a good peek at what is to come. Oh, that is interesting. In Italy, you have from Friday to Monday as holy holidays. I know that there is typically like a Good Friday or something here as well. It's typically included, but not for me. Okay, so my souls are quite a distance away from me now. I've still been expecting at some point there will be a shortcut to get across here, but I don't know how that would happen. Some switch I'm missing if this one only works for that. But there does appear to be a platform down there, ready for use, ready for shortcuttery. Just have to figure out the proper button. Yikes. There go the souls. No big deal. Weren't that many of them. I didn't even take a proper count. But that being the case, I will take a few more chances. This is true. This is the dream. That eventually Peter will be able to do something he really likes that will pay for food and rent. And perhaps the livelihood of a nice pet, though I would hate to condemn a nice pet to such an existence. Waking up every day and looking over at his depressed, disheveled owner and just going, why? What did I do wrong? That's not how a pug should live. But it's exactly how a dachshund should, so it'll work out. Yes, I badly misjudged the distance there. I was hoping I could roll onto the shortcut and avoid that man, but it was a miscalculation. I will now need to get a little bit further past the man. Excuse me. Everybody wants a piece. Alright, I'm gonna try to take this guy out, because he disturbs me. And I didn't jump. Didn't jump in time. He may no longer be up here. Oh good, he is. Why? Why is he jumping so lightly? It's like there's no upward thrust to it. Oh well, forget it. Not important. We'll continue. So I went down there last time. That led to the sanctum itself. I'm wondering if the bonfire I was looking for is back up on this ridge somewhere. Okay, I think they've finally given up the chase. No, I was wrong. They're just slow to the chase. Why can they be staggered sometimes? They must just have a lot of poise, more than most enemies. It is very, very difficult to fight them with this, that being the case. But that is, you know, the entire point of this area. Everyone who's been using a +10 lightning Zweihander throughout, thinking, aha, I have become good at this game. It's now like, oh, I see. No, I've only been using one mechanic to my advantage. Well, thank you, game. Thank you for this lesson in humility. Alright. Goes up. As do my insurance rates. And leads to a door up there. Interesting. Okay. I'm assuming something I have not tried yet, just out of pure laziness, that I'm assuming will work is to shoot an arrow at those switches. Zelda style. I assume that would be fine. Where did that second guy come from? Yikes. Okay. We'll get the rhythm of it eventually. I must assume. At this point, I'm almost wondering if I should try out that Sanctum Mace I keep picking up. Perhaps some bludgeoning would be the way to go. But you know me and change. Alright, so that is back down. Interesting. That's where the other guy is. I didn't see him at all as I passed through this area. There's something strangely defensible about this walkway, in my opinion. Yikes. It's really just my hope that they'll begin to push each other off. Or they could just push me off. Hey, I landed on top of him. Okay, we're not getting anywhere now. I'm just running around trying to put the map in my head is all. Once I have the map in my head, this will hopefully be a little bit easier. But it's sort of like when you haven't folded a sheet correctly and you're trying to fit it into like one narrow dresser drawer that only has space for a folded sheet. You know. Like trying to stuff raw dough into your pants pockets in line at the bank. It's effectively what I'm doing now. The level of jumping I'm seeing from you, sir, not Olympic level. Not even close. Poison bullet narrowly avoided my temple. Lovely. Okay. I just need to get a peek up here. I'm going to continue to unwisely skirt them. Because I don't know if I go up there or around here. I keep doing that. It's just bad thumbstickery. So now I don't know what that switch did. I didn't get a chance to see. So sorry. It's weird that I'm playing this effectively like that, Lonely Mountain downhill. I'm just pushing my little bike down the path until it stops, and then starting again from the top. Okay. Slowly gather them all behind me once more. Try up this way this time. Because I'm still just looking for that bonfire. Can these guys climb ladders? I wonder. Not so far. So this looks like where I will need to get once I have raised all of these platforms to the appropriate level. That makes sense. And I thought when I had respawned last time, that one closest to the door had come back down, but now it's back up again? So maybe I missaw that? Maybe the other switch we hit raised that second one we're seeing? Completely speculating. So with a few more switches, we may be able to get across. I'm wondering if I can even hit any of the required ones from here. I have a feeling there's gonna be some hidden one way up high on a wall. The way this is laid out. But I see no proof of that. I'm just paranoid. Alright, so I do believe that one is the one that raised the first up. The one around that corner must have raised the second. So where's the one I'm missing? Gosh, that is a very poisoned area. What a shame. Okay, now I know not to get up the ladder until I have them all raised in position. Good morning and welcome. So sorry for the uneasy news there. That is no good. I apologize. All right. Skirt back around here. I think I'm going to waste a cycle and see what's down this other path we made. Skittering, mostly. Mostly just the skittering. Who are you? Who invited you to this party? Who invited either of you to this party? Alright. So you can't get up. I guess you might be able to jump that gap to get back. That's good. Item here. Alright. An all-rightum. And that is the way back. Okay. Well, I'd better try it, even though it doesn't look like much. Not much. However, there is, as you can see, a switch. You know how I was missing one along that wall? And it may be one of those two, but there is also another one down there that I have not seen from any other angle. Let me try to whip out something ranged momentarily. Sounds scandalous. Okay, and we have some arrows. Let me run back up here for just a second, and I'll be right back with you. so sorry for the wait. Let's try this. And good morning, welcome. Yeah. You with your constant arrows? Alright, they can be hit. Pardon me. Goodness. A little dust-induced sneezing, I believe. I hope. I'm fine now, I promise. So what is the range on these guys? When do they begin to fall? That kinda looked good, but did not make it. That one did. Alright, so there's another platform in our line. And I've blocked my other shot. Okay. Well, that's fair. If only I had known to try the other one first. Oh, wait, I did. I didn't know to, but I accidentally did. Okay. I'm probably going to need that later, no matter what. That one is not really accessible in melee range, so I shouldn't unequip my bow. I'll just deal with the weight until I get back around there. And I guess I need to be up here to get back regardless. There is no other exit. There we are. Would you mind coming down here? I have a proposition to speak with you about. Okay, I'll come up to you. I do believe that switch was just for that panel, if I'm remembering. So I just have to find the right angle here. This side one down there has the nice effect of blocking that first archer. So I have a little bit more time here before I get pierced. There it is. Hello. Okay, so it is right behind that one. I just need to be able to survive the archers. You, wake up. That'd be a perfect shovel scoop off the edge, if only they staggered. Trying to sneak a peek behind all these cliff obstacles. Yikes, that's not a good spot. Not a good spot for rolling. And finally, Okay. Now that I'm alive, we can do an item pass. Finally, finally. Ah, so sorry. Not sure if that's a setting I can modify. I'm happy to, but I'm so sorry, not a problem. I hope you get some good coffee. Alright, so we still need to hit that switch down there. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. When of course I am. Huh. What are those red-eyed statues? I haven't seen anything quite like that. I wonder if they're breakable. No? Okay. Strange. So let's see if we can get an angle on this one. Finally. And that should complete our path, I'm assuming. So I do feel like there's something else to be seen here. Is there like a switch behind those ones? I can't tell if I'm seeing something. Yeah. You just have to sneak it past? Weird. There must be a proper angle for that. Somewhere. I'm almost thinking if you jump down there, you may be able to hit it and then it would rise you up and provide a path across into that cave. But there's no guarantee I can hit it from down there, and I would have to start over and respawn the guys. That would be interesting. So we'll save it for now. Keep it in mind. But I do believe the main path is now open. So come on, bonfire. Let's do it. Alright. This will require that I get a lot better than I have been at jumping. Any other secret switches? No? Okay then. I can't say I'm not disappointed. Bonfire. Okay. So I guess this is a nice, easy shortcut down to the bridge, at the very least. And maybe that's all. I kind of feel like we could have already gotten there from the normal bonfire pretty easily. So again, I feel like I'm missing something. Perhaps to do with that switch. Yeah. Thanks for the mace. So yeah, I guess you could avoid that ambush via the bonfire. That's something. Now that we have another bonfire and still not much to risk, I'm curious about jumping off over here. Let's see. Possibly doable. If I don't shimmy step my way right off the cliff. There we go. Very interesting. All right. So this would now make much more sense if the bonfire was to lead you out here. It seems to be better placed for it. Wow. Hello? Hello, Mr. Tree. A notched whip. Seem to talk to it, which makes me think they want me to try the notched whip, but that seems very rude. Let's be rude, I guess. Just do the diligence. Seems unfortunate for everyone involved, but do you like punishment, Mr. Tree? I'm gonna give it to you. You've been bad. Okay, what did that do? I enjoyed it a little too much, but what did it do? I've lost my Psyhonda. There it is. Huh. I don't know. Some sort of BDSM tree hidden deep within the sanctum. Well, all right. I'm assuming that is some sort of buff. Or like a repair spell or something? It didn't repair my Psyhonda, but I was not, it was not equipped. So it may be that it repaired my armor. I'm not sure. Aha, we have a redemption of mystical musical madness. And they put you in the game? Does that mean you are a BDSM tree? I'm not judging at all. I'm just very, very curious. Too curious. Okay, let me try to climb back up here, and I am almost out of Estus. almost out of Restus. It is indeed time to Restus. Estus. Oh, yeah, I messed it up. Thanks, brain. Oh, we're almost out of Estus, so indeed it's time to Restus. So I guess the only way forward now is down. Across the bridge into the sanctum proper. And that's fine. I just kind of feel like I'm missing something. Well, very curious about why there's a little hatch down here, too. Perhaps this is why. It's your only way to actually avoid that ambush, perhaps? Handy. Okay, going back across the bridge. Is the dragon going to help us again, or is that a one-time deal? I guess it's a one-time deal. Overwhelming. Yeah, that's fair. It's a pretty fair assessment of this area. What with the poison and the ghosts and the likely mimic. Sure, there will be a mimic at some point. A little stake behind it. There we go. And almost nothing. Okay. I wonder if those are actually like the souls of the corpses on display there. Like if they will jump back into those bodies once they spot me. Or if those are 4 completely separate enemies. Not looking forward to finding out. It does seem to be more of like a treasure room, and this is the actual way forward. But there are so many guys in here. Oh, so many. And now I'm stuck down here. That was a mistake. Shouldn't have done it. How did that not hit her? Really? Really, sir? At a time like this? Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back. Be right back with you, Archer boy. Okay, so I do still need to go back up there at some point, whenever I figure out a way out of this horrible labyrinth. Hey there, welcome. Very glad you caught me as well. Welcome to the adventure. The thrilling, multi-hour tour of me dying off of various cliffs. Oh, I hear a skittering. Ah, that's a helpful message. For once. So when are you gonna ambush me? I'm ready for it. As if to say, try shooting it. But, seems to require a lot of force. Oh, perfect. I guess it doesn't. I've been misassuming. Looked the wrong way there. Okay. Wow. It's quite the trap. So which one of you is a mimic? Be honest now. Oh, lovely. Some good upgrade items. Okay, switch required. I'm sure it is. And it does not seem to be in here. So at what point does it activate? Maybe just with this. Yeah. Nice. Okay. There's a switch. Oh, it's all coming together now. Oh, silly, and could have been avoided. All right. That's it, I guess. A puzzling stone sword. That may... There's a door up here that has a weird sort of keyhole in it. That immediately makes me think of that. And I guess we're going down. Down to the skittering. Here they come. Angered someone. Okay, so that looks painful. Deeply, deeply painful. What's this way? The skittering. Huh. That may be one of the chambers outdoors, or it may be even deeper, somewhere I haven't been yet. Yikes, okay. That's devastating. Let's try this way. And he's down. Okay. We got a ghost. We got a ghost out of here. Many, many things I'm missing down there. Hopefully one day I'll be brave enough to go back. But no promises. Flynn's ring, eh? Let's take a look. Lower equipment load increases physical attack. Interesting. So the lighter, the more devastating. One moment. My apologies. All right. I guess we're back up here. Perfect. So there is something down that hole. We should likely return to take out that sorceress and the ghost guy and collect the, I'm sure, rare, fantastic items. But until then, how do I get out of here? All right. I guess it's not this way. I was hopeful. So yeah, I really don't know. Maybe there's a ladder I'm not seeing somewhere. Or maybe I'm supposed to use my aged feather at this point, but that seems strange. There must be an actual exit. I guess we should take one more peek down here before we use the feather. Ladders are easy to miss, after all. Maybe there's like another high switch I'm not seeing for this door. So perhaps the only way out is through the Sorcerer's Ghost area. Perhaps I can do this with a little more strategy. I just don't know where the ghost comes from. Excuse me. I'm trying to shoot you in the face here, if you don't mind. Alright, now I don't have to worry about that at least. Where are you, my friend? Maybe that skeleton? It seems like he attacked me by now. There we go. That is the most healthy ghost I have ever even imagined in all my days. Just the healthiest of all ghosts. Perhaps because I'm not using a weapon that has any effect on incorporeal beings. Okay. However it has to happen, that's fine. All right. We have a chest and a ladder. A staircase down. Another guy. Oh, he's seen me. He has certainly seen me. Ooh, that was dumb. But effective. Rolling without knowing where I'm going. No, I'm not ready for there to be a dark spirit ahead. Message on the floor? Of course I'm not. Why'd you even assume? Please don't ghost up from behind. This is not the time for ghosties from behind. Just keep snow shoveling Jester Thomas. Shoveling on down to the grave. Okay. Hoo, ha, hoo, ha. So I'm hoping this ghost ran back. There he is. I I don't really want to go through the fog wall, but I also don't want to face him, so, tricky. And I became human, but I'm not seeing any summon signs. That's what I was looking for back here, before I chickened out. I was not expecting him to be able to get into this hallway. A little upsetting that he is. And missed. Those go right through him. Okay. Worth a shot. Bit haphazardly made my way back to the chest. Lovely. That seems like an important key item, not to be missed. And you probably need to open that before you can jump across. Great. Just great. So I'd love to get across to this button at the very least. Let me try to take her out too. Okay, hit the button. Yes, perfect. This is that entranceway. Finally, finally. So we have a way back out now. However, I don't think we can get up still, sadly. Still looking for that. Okay. It's probably worth having to go all the way around and fight that guy. But, who knows? Oh, sure. Take a ring. Wondering if there's a switch visible at any point through that circle. Yeah. Let's try that. And now I guess I'd need to be down on the lower level to shoot through that hole. So we'll check it next time. This is almost broken. I very desperately need a bonfire. But just in case, let me supplement with a splash of glitter. Party! Yikes. Okay. It's gonna be a big nope. I'm gonna need to figure out what these guys are weak to, is my thought. So I do have that shortcut opened. I can basically come back down here anytime. But goodness, I'm not sure where the next bonfire is. That is so little damage. And him so much. Ah, that's not gonna help. Yeah, that's not gonna help at all. Okay. What a shame. And regrettably, it's almost time for me to go for the day. I have about 2 minutes. I have locked him away from me, but there are still 2 of his friends, at least. And I am human with roughly 30,000 on the line and no Estus. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to spend my 2 minutes being dangerous and taking a peek down here. Eternal Sanctum key. Oh, maybe it was the other way around. It's not that the spirits would go into the corpses, it's that the corpses are creating the spirits. Perhaps. And I could have saved myself a whole lot of trouble if I'd been braver. So those guys are not actually, you don't need to fight them. If you find their body. Oh, I hope I can find his body. Is that not yours? Okay. Maybe this one is yours. Or maybe this one is yours. Whew. That's very, very good to know. So that opening treasure room should be a bit simpler now. Is that it? I would love for that to be it. Okay. Whew. Thank you so much for stopping by. So sorry, catching up to the chat here. Lovely to see you. And I wish you well in your shopping. And in all things. Okay, I had better go, sadly. We are finally in a good position here, now that we know the secret of the ghosts. However, I still can't get out. We're still trapped down here. So I will save it here and we'll return right to this spot next time. Hopefully soon. Have a weekend coming up, so there may be time for a few more sessions. And perhaps some Witcher or something. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for your time and for being with me. And I will be back. Bye for now.